Hey, my bad. I'm here. Wait for 2 hours. My bad. We'll do like 45 minutes worth of this. Only because my backlog is like 3 days old, so don't want to do it at least 8. I wanted to do like a couple parts that had 2 hours, so I wanted to do 3 or 4 parts, but we'll do the one for now. That's fine. Are you right? December 23rd. Yep. Did I not finish you? Something I want to talk to you about. Are you free? Sure. Thanks. About the monk later.
Sorry I'm late. A student asked me for some advice as I was leaving. That's actually been happening a lot lately. I wonder if they see me in a new light now. I need to work hard so I can make up for all the times I let my students down in the past.
Well, you're busy.
Oh, do I sense some jealousy? That's really cute. So, now, this is coming from me as your teacher. An awful thought occurred to me the more I spent time with you, and I can no longer overlook such a grave danger. You are way too lax when it comes to your diet. You need to be more serious about your nutrition and the state of your room. You need to stop slacking. I mean, look at how dusty this place is. I put up with the mess because you are my client, but you need to thoroughly clean in here.
I was hiring you like 3 times a week. Same goes for you.
I'm currently in the process of eating better myself. I only have cup noodles every other day now. There are just some things you have to prioritize over your studies, you know? Oh yeah, there's one more thing. You're a member of the Phantom Thieves, right?
Got me. Just high school. Why do you think that?
That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation.
Got me.
I haven't lived this long without learning a thing or two, you know. Don't worry, I have no intention of telling anyone. There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students.
Thanks for that.
Right? From my students and
I meant that more
from you.
ominously. But if you want to be like that, that's okay.
I am thou. Thou art
What do you give me for
I.
10? Oh, I can go at night. I can go to
Thou
Mementos at
hast
nighttime now, right?
turned
Or something like that.
a vow into thy bond shall become the wings of rebel. Thou hast
Yeah, I don't need to sear this again. Infinite power. Message after going to the metaverse, letting you go out at night. Massage after going into the metaverse, letting you go out at night.
Alright. Alright.
We don't need temper anymore. That's pretty strong. Don't get me wrong.
Let's get into it. 50 terms, go! I don't want you to flunk your exams. I'm going
I have
to
4
go the
knowledge there,
distance with you.
Kawakami. To defeat the Hans. Receive a special lesson from Kawakami. Retired all of a sudden.
Hey!
Hi. We were able to grab a seat. I'll read a book. Well, were we reading a book? Ghost Encounters, of course.
Hmm?
One of my favorites. There were words written on the blackboard at the school. or why you're reading that. Whatever you do, just don't read it out loud, okay?
For real?
Reading ghost encounters and these stories are way too spooky for me. Don't talk to me about any of them, okay? Seem a lot more dependable now that you read them. Let's get it. Guts. That was efficient use of my time, thank you.
Now everyone.
Autumn is for eating, autumn is for art, autumn is for reading. Stories we will use whatever reasons they can to pull in customers, season in particular. People also say that autumn is for sports. A while back, baseball was the national sport. These days, people have been into soccer. As you know, black and white are the common colors of the soccer ball. Another dunk the same. Could you take a look at this picture?
Do you know this one?
How many white and black shapes are there respectively on a soccer ball? Little do you know the stinky World Cup was yesterday. 20 white, 12 black.
Precisely.
That's correct. The ball is composed of 12 black pentagons and 20 white hexagons. You have a total of 32 surfaces. By the way, apparently soccer balls used to be the only one color. Changed it to black and white so it could be seen better in television. So we're here anyway. Television was still black and white when they started airing soccer in Europe. When you write the contrast of white and black next to each other, it's just like design, don't you think? Wow, really? It seems kind of smells as a stinking weird trivia question, to be honest. Recent design that caught my eye is the Moon Burger, which uses an egg to represent the moon. I'm well aware of the bad rumors surrounding Okamura foods, but you can't argue with them. Someone here really eats hamburgers? She's a person. A cat. And this person consumes meat, consuming matter. They have plans earlier. Don't you dare offer me a job. Now we can get this knocked down.
Well, shall we begin?
Let's get started for today's topic. Let's see. I'd like to hear your opinion on the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Who wants to steal desires of criminals and reportedly force them to confess? Maybe it's a little hard to believe, as I've taken an academic interest in them. Are you a fan? That's an autograph from 10 to 4. I guess you could say that. I love to sit down and talk with one of them. I've got the feeling of Phantom Thieves' work and my own research are rooted in the same principles. I've decided to analyze them from my own perspective. For example, there is the matter of their methods. According to those calling cards sent down, they stated the method is to steal your desires. How is such a feat impossible? Any ideas, Uncle Coon? What about you, Maruki? Then I'm right back at you. Question for a question, huh? That's unusual for you, but let's see. If it be possible, there was some material proxy for those desires. Happy juice. Uncle Coon, do you remember the story with the cookies? In my experiment, the desire for the cookie will actually change the way people tasted them. And we can look at it the same way. Not something easily perceived, but desires have a tremendous effect on our cognition. But another way, if the desire is gone, cognitive perception of the cookies skewers back to normal. Does that remind you of anything? Ellipses? Well, it was a little too difficult. Was that a little too difficult? I was just thinking similar to the Phantom Thieves' change of heart tactic. The basis of the theory, their theft of desire is not metaphorical, but something more direct. So we still don't know exactly how they steal the desires, of course. But this is a idea of physical, tangible desire to be actualized. I think it's logically followed that they made it away. World of intangibles is say a world composed of the contents of people's hearts. They're thieves, so if they could perceive a world like that, they could steal desires like any other treasure. Hey, Dunkless Coon, think I'm getting anywhere here? Intriguing. With the two Dunkless Coon, if it's actually anywhere close to the truth, it'd be incredible. Then again, we'll probably never know for sure unless we could ask one of the Phantom Thieves themselves. Got a cat in my back pocket. You can construct a salad hypothesis now. It feels like I'm just one step away from finishing the paper. Thank you, Dunkless. Look at that ball them ever. Float succeeded. And today's mental training technique, how about something like this? Where you squirt me with Appy Juice.
All right.
Alright.
Well, see you.
Phantom wafers.
Ah, you're back.
Beep, 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 beep. Haven't been any mental shutdowns cases lately, right? Since Nakamura Foods the first place in the rankings. Culprit behind them is being cautious due to their success we've had recently. It's because of us. Dang, I'm glad we're famous. Highly probable to become active again. Especially if they think the Phantom Thieves aren't actively attempting to do anything. Also going to be in trouble if we let public opinion go down the path of setting. As has been a great deal more instigating comments lately. We're all trying so hard. The activity must be upsetting. We should keep that in mind. Lots to do. Oh, let's go. Go Chichijoi. Go once. I had a feeling you'd come. I'll be waiting. I'm a shopshifter. I'm assuming you won't talk to us about being sucked in. If you even get sucked in.
Hi.
Until after the
Hey.
call date. Not before the shoe if you're not busy. Do you want to hang out?
What do you want to
Hang out.
do?
Thank you.
Hang out with them. Let's get going. I'm a shapeshifter. Ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Goodbye.
Okay, thanks for the coffee. I hope you pay for it. Beep, 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 beep. We're off tomorrow, right? I'm gonna be in standby at the hideout, so we gotta play some games. Bring on someone tomorrow. Show you the ropes so you can use it to let out your stress. But if you're busy, then we'll do that first. And okay, no, we'll get more experience with you if we just say yes. It wasn't one of those. Never mind. This is one of those. I'm coming over to study. I gotta go get my drink anyway. No one else is important. I mean, I feel like she could be like a good Poggy person because she does stuff by herself. Whatever. Wanna go reform society? Bite me. Get me? You're not done. You're not done yet, are you? We're at 9 for you. Maybe we talk to the Kemi. Yeah. What's it? 10? What's station? Shibuya. This is Shibuya. Well, how the hell? Map. There we go. Shibuya. This is Shibuya. Ah, whoops. Oh, my ticket! My winning ticket! Let's get it.
Welcome.
Aren't I a bit young to be playing lotto tickets? I don't know. Da, da, da. Watch it. Watch the Buster.
Hi.
I'm a lot of money. Charm. Okay, then we'll go talk to Takemi. I want to buy some stuff anyway.
Hey. Please head to the exam room.
Please head to the exam room. Have off
I see.
discount.
I feel like you have a different vibe going on.
SP
Sure, does this
regen?
suffer any
It's not bad.
unnecessary well, which do you
'Cause
want?
I'm gonna buy it, but
I feel like you have a different... Oh, did you decide? Here you go.
you don't have any SP stuff, which is what I was hoping for. Only HP, which I guess makes sense, but I was hoping for that.
Take
Nice stuff.
care. Hmm?
You guys go get some junk food?
Please head to the exam
Hang
room.
out with Takemi? Who are you? Oh, sorry, man.
Bye.
Don't you throw it in my face. Maybe I do, actually, I don't know.
Ah, you're back.
Taken already, so I can't. Keep hasn't tried anything funny, right, Harvard? I'm okay, thank you for asking, Jean. Father did say he rescinded the mayor's offer as well. Don't worry, though, there's still some time before the deadline. If anything happens, be sure to let us know. If anything may go, Jean. I will gladly reply to all of you. Also, a matter of mental shutdowns, I hope danger comes to Haru. He was just making requests. The culprit is still out there, triggering mental shutdowns in exchange for money. Gotta catch whoever it is. And you do, the culprit might be Ronald. The black mask person. I'm sure we'll learn more about Haru's plot. That wasn't what they were asking. But you know, you can say that anyway. Wait for a change of heart.
We don't have any intel now, so there's nothing we can do. Let's wait for Okumura's change of heart, then pursue the truth behind the mental shutdowns. Well then.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya. Let's hit this more expensive one. Oh, why? I never got your number. Whatever. I guess we can go do it. Alright, you want to work at the convenience store? Is that what it is?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Alright, then bite me.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Sorry, I was able to talk to you. No, because it was blacked out. I can see if we have any upgrades, I guess. Then we go to Twiddle our thumbs for a little bit? I don't know.
Yo,
I want a shop.
okay. Alright, which one? You must be
Skinny
scheming
knife?
to do something. Huh? You like it? That's what your chip. You better not use it to pull a prank. Don't break it, okay?
It's a Bardiche.
But you better not use it to pull a prank. Sounds good. Alright. Alright, which one? We got a new gun in. I'm not sure if you'll like it, though.
I don't really care, actually. Believe it or not. These are all fine, I think. Maybe I'll buy your Scorcher. Not really that much of an increase, though.
That's what your does that.
Yeah, why not? Still AoE. Do it.
That's a very serious expression. Take your time and look around. That one? Sure thing.
That one, sure thing.
Come again.
I can draw off the twins. They're right here anyway.
What are you gonna do now? What'll you do?
I forgot there was actually dialogue. What'll it be? I mean the church.
Then
The so-called the church. Let's witness the so-called faith that the humans offer with their own two eyes. Inmate.
oh.
This is where one prays to the gods in your world. Peaceful atmosphere here is the antithesis of a prison cell. Is that man sitting there one of the gods? He's a priest. So, a servant to the gods, that explains why I don't sense any exceptional abilities in him. Is it over there, a smaller room? It's the Iron Maiden for reforming criminals, right? Who goes inside and fails rehabilitation gets skewered? It's a confession booth. Confession booth? You mean this tiny box is where the crimes are confessed? Something the matter? We're here for the confession booth deal you have going on here. Seek to confess at such a young age. Which of you would like to go first? Which of us we do intend to split us up and pick us off one by one? No such luck, we're both going in. If we do so, but there really isn't much room inside. Attempting some sort of deceptive practice by calling yourself a servant of the gods. You what? Listen to people's concerns? Isn't it from a rehabilitation? Such talk is cheap, but pays quite well. So undertake this confession and ascertain the truth for ourselves, and not as for your confession. What to confess? Probably unkind to kick the inmate, but it's part of my duties as warden, so they can't be held against me. Inmate warden, none of your business. We're speaking to the gods right now. Recently, I've been shifting my more mundane bookkeeping responsibilities onto Caroline. Caroline, you what? I knew my workload was feeling larger for some reason. Made so many mistakes in your work that I regret not doing it myself.
Excuse me?
Of course, I make mistakes when I have nearly twice the work. How about yourself, Caroline? Don't you have anything you'd like to confess while we're here? Like what? No, you went out and ate Menchie Katsu all by yourself? You would think you could escape my notice. I was curious about the line, like what could humans want so badly that they would stand in place for so long? Megadilo. Excuse me? I pressed the door of the Megadilo. I feel quite refreshed. Not for this opportunity, we would have likely kept the matters locked away deep in our hearts. Did you learn to be kinder to others? Why would we do such a thing when I don't see anyone here to whom we owe any kindness? Did you think we'd actually regret the treatment we've given you so far? By the way, why do humans pray to gods? Shouldn't they be spending the time trying to solve their problems themselves? Humans have their limitations. I do suppose that is accurate. Your rehabilitation shall be carried out by your own strength. No matter. We've come to learn how these places of worship or our work firsthand. Consider this assignment complete. Here is your reward. Semicarium. Requiem. You know, confessions seem like they'd be rather useful to your rehabilitation. Why to confess to us every day? Keep that out of mind, Caroline. Once we return, you're going to tell me about your experience eating you know what. But I've already confessed. Not enough you haven't.
Let us return.
Let it take us back now, inmate. The child is cried. The elder child who's doesn't exist but exists in the mortal plane has died, cried. Thank you so much. Strong. Sorry, I'm just so happy. I just got out of that meet I was talking to you about, and my routine was the best I've ever given so far. I wanted you to thank you for that. Why me? You're the reason I've come so far as MP. You helped me so much, even with the mundane things. Can't thank you enough. Please, just want to thank you again. As soon as I get the results, I'll let you know. I'll be messaging you soon, sometime soon. Nice new phone, by the way.
Good morning.
Howdy. Palace is gone, so I guess we're waiting for a while. What do you guys do at times like these? Study. So you're saying that it's important to play the part of diligent student too. I'm impressed at what Ryuji would take cue from you. Where have you gone? Nothing today? Okay. Harshly calm. Do you have time today? Anything for you? See you.
Thank you.
Happy juice. Thanks for coming. So today I'd like to start off with our usual topic. Not I had you going there, didn't I? Thankless-kun, you're in for a real treat today. I know it's been a while since you've had one too. Thanks, Ashib. Good cookies though, thanks. Even I'm not that predictable. Recently found this delicious looking buffet, apparently very well regarded. Has all sorts of cuisines. Well, thanks to your input, I'm making some real progress on my paper. I had to take you to that buffet as my way of thanking you. How's that sound? Can you afford it? Don't sell me that short. I've at least said enough to express my gratitude to someone who deserves it. Settles it then.
Okay.
Doing all those murders, huh? Head over there now, before they get too busy.
Now.
This is all on me today. No holding back. Eat as much as you please. It's quite the spread. They're creamy. Oh, the dishes looked so delicious, but I guess I went a bit overboard. Would you mind if I ask you about something before we eat? About my paper? Is it Busawa? I'm allergic. I knew it was Busawa in the flesh. What are you doing here? That's my line. It's rare to see you in a restaurant like this one. Might this be? How do I put this? Those people. Did you nail or something? Not exactly. Anyway, this is Dunk this cool. Nice to meet you. I'm Shibusawa. Shibusawa was one of my colleagues back in college. He's the one who recommended I pursue a counseling career. I hear he's been doing you some good to catch wind of your goings on every so often. Honestly, it's a big relief. You had such more compassion than most, but you can also be a bit too carefree. Didn't have to mention that part. Not that I can refute it. But anyway, tell me more about how you've been. Fill me in on this guy too. You can just ask me directly, but I you pretend I'm not here. But aren't you here with others? What about them? It's fine. We just happened to swing by here. It won't mind me being away for a bit. And do you think you two are really going to be able to tackle all that food on your own? Because he just wants free food. That's right. Student at Student Academy, Dr. Schoon. They've been on the news an awful lot this year. That's where you're counseling now? Yeah, but only part-time. So what are you two doing out in a place like this? Isn't this some kind of private counseling session, right? Well, he's been giving me a hand with my research. Brought him here to thank you for all his help. Research? I hadn't meant to mention this earlier, but my paper is finally almost finished. Way to go.
Thank you.
It's all thanks to you, though. Paper, the one you were doing research for? You mean you're still? Still at it even after all went down? I remember what I told you, that I'd finish the paper no matter how long it took me. Ruby, how you blew my mind sometimes. I swear, you gotta be the most stubborn man in the world. It's supposed to be a compliment. Anyway, it's not 100% complete yet. I haven't even begun the peer review process. I'm more than happy to review it for you. I mean, I did perform all the peer reviews for your publications at college. Yeah, we read how you went to somebody's mind and murdered. Really? Of course, man, why not? In fact, this is how we now officially a celebration. Meals on me today. You already paid for it. Supposed to be treating Douglas cool today. Don't worry so much. Don't you want to congratulate him too, Douglas? I don't care who fits. So you heard the man. He agrees with me. Is that what that was? Let's put the details. Come on, let's go for a second round. We gotta hit up the meat section and the vegetables and the beans.
That was great.
What a feast. I think I've hit my caloric intake for an entire week. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get an earful for piling on the pounds. By whom? My girlfriend. My fiance, to be more exact. I'm getting married soon. So I invited. Married? And you're the only one from school who's still flying solo. Really? Out of the entire school? Sorry to pry, but I feel like I need to ask. Are you still? Actually, if it hasn't anything. You're going to ask about Rumi, right? Don't worry, it's fine. Should I leave you two to talk? It's okay, there's no need for me with my girlfriend back when I was still a student. Aren't you like 35? I was just too spineless at the time, and we broke up in the end.
Hold on.
This dude's pushing 40 on the left-hand side here. Tragedy or anything, though. She's totally happy. It's just that I don't feel ready to enter another relationship of that sort right now. It's supposed to be a celebration. There's a thoroughly killed the mood. Sorry about that. I'm bad for bringing it up in the first place. Why don't we wrap up things here? Today is really good to see you doing well and with your paper almost finished too. Now please keep an eye on this guy for me, alright? Pretty rare to see him. I have a notification I cannot read. Don't have someone like that he has with you. Talking about me like I'm some selling kid. Do need to express my appreciation
Thank you.
properly. Help with someone like me make their dream come true, Junkless. Eight.
All right.
Should we get going? Don't forget to send me that paper. Okay, I'm seriously going to review it for you. I won't. I'll be in touch soon.
Be careful, okay?
Thanks for spending time with me with me. Make sure you're careful on the way home. Shibuya, this is Shibuya. Beep. Hey, it's me. Supposed to treat you out today, huh? Sorry if things didn't go as planned. Shibusawa's always been quick to offer me his help. Maybe it's because he knows I'm a little careless, though. Learn some independence. Made me sound like some kid who can't leave their parents' basement. You realize I'm a middle-aged man, right? Running into Sabuya was quite a coincidence, but a lucky one. Best in the department when we came to peer reviews. Maybe you're bringing me good luck with them too. Maybe I'm doing too much magical thinking. I'll see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Ah, you're back. It's raining.
Hey!
Call me Aruma. Mushroom.
Oh!
Lockpick. You can get some lockpicks in the mill. No. We can help the Anya Taylor-Joy. What if I do? Anya.
Oh?
Talking to a woman, she's in trouble again. Hello, Fumi's mother. Anya's mother. That's right, your next opponent will finally be professional. The client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association. Worked really hard to set that up. But young man, a fan of yours, Hifumi? No, mother. He's my Shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. Mother, I'm sure you're already aware you are not allowed to date young lady. Started to attract a number of new male fans with all your photo
Yes.
spreads. Yes, mother. The one that you assigned to do. You get 50 guys like him once you're famous. You need to accomplish the things I was never able to do. Moving to work, don't break up for me. I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize, it must have been quite a shock. It's kind of scary. Giggle. Quite honest of you, not altogether inaccurate though. Father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. Mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. Father was a pro shogi player, usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. Really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. After pouring everything he had into shogi, suddenly he collapsed one day. Mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband, and yet she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. Me working to help support us. I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. The photo shoots and interviews, hopefully they'll add some money to our household income. Honestly, quite difficult for me. You don't like the attention? Well, being the public eye isn't bad itself. It's just no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. Now playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. Simply love my family, and I wanted to support them through their troubles. Our troubles. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play today. I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. I'll teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations. I feel like my trust in me is growing. I'm gonna beat her one day. Star. Allows you attempt to escape even when surrounded by an enemy. I don't plan on doing that. Are you ready? That aura in my right eye is twitching now. It's time to unleash my hidden evil eye. Now to a fair match. It's not gonna be fair. As I'm getting absolutely cracked.
Until next time.
Wasn't so bad, and let's continue our lessons next time. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Go. Oh, hello, do you have a moment? Apologize for my mother's rude behavior earlier. Been an edge lately, so my male fans are beginning to concern her. She didn't mean to offend you at all. I mean, she has a right to be worried. Set my apologies in her place. You got a lot to deal with. My apologies, I didn't mean to cause you any unnecessary worry. I talked to her about you. No doubt that my lack of skill is what caused my mother to be so hypersensitive. I tend to improve my skills so I can become an established player and put my mother at ease. So then let's us both work hard for our goals. Goodbye for now. This is getting good. Took you long enough.
Wow!
Possess melded together new perfume. It's nice. This new fall fragrance is supposed to be mysterious, like the Phantom Thieves. But I wear to show my support while they're out there taking down an evil corporation. A show of support, huh? Post a photo online of all the fan merch I've amassed. Maybe they'll be motivated by how passionate their fans are. ripoff. Where have you been? Been hogging all along. How dare you? How dare you? Thanks. Waiting over the nurse's office. Sorry, probably should have read that.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Actually, something I wanted to talk to you about. It was a little personal, but remember how my former girlfriend came up the other day, Rumi? Kind of. Not really. I didn't think about it since it happened. And we were even engaged, but if you can believe that. And cheerful. I mean, she could get pretty aggressive. She was always kind of hot-headed, but always so kind, too. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. Didn't deserve her, but if we had our shot, my life would have been so much happier than it had ever been. You would be sitting here at a high school drinking nappy juice. Reality's never that simple. A burglar broke into the family's home. Rumi and I had been visiting. We were there to see what he'd done to them. Just bad luck. And then there he must have been desperate to escape. He attacked Rumi on his way out. Right there with her, and I couldn't do anything. How pathetic, right? Lucky Rumi's injuries were more severe. Physical ones, at least. The shock of the incident was too much. She had a mental breakdown. Talked about that, didn't we? How wounds of the heart aren't as straightforward as physical ones. Never really recovered from what happened, even after all this time. I lost myself in the pain for a while, too.
Why?
Didn't deserve that. None of them did. None of them did anything wrong.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
Saw her in the hospital bed. I made a vow. So where that I do all I could to fight back against the unfairness of reality. If someone suffered like that, I'd help. And before her room is in a better mental place now, she's happy. The pain I felt back then, that's how this project was born. I can see you finally found the true goal of that research too. Don't care how long it takes me, I will make my dream come true. For Rumi's sake, of course, but for you too, Douglas Kuhn. And then the words to say what it means is all this means to me, but I can at least say this. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks to you, I found my answer. And once it's ready, I hope you will let me use it to help you find the happiness you deserve. Half is clear now. I think it's probably the last time I come to you about the paper. Well, take care of yourself. I will never see each other again, huh? You never change, huh? I'll let you know when I finally finish that paper. When I do, I'll have to thank you one last time. You helped me to see my dream through. I love you so much. But for now, I should uphold the end of my deal. I had a really special one for you today. I think you're ready for something on another level now. Detox stack succeeding. I want to tell you about Save until I finish my paper. Hope you can forgive me for it. About your shadow, Kimura.
Sorry.
It might mean sorry if they came out way too ominous.
All right. Well, see you.
See you.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, you're back. Do you have any news? Not for you. We can do one more day. Your orator? Mishima? We eat stinking trash, Mishima. I'm on my way. We eat trash together. What is Electric Town? Did I misread that? I must have. The actor, and I came across some substantial new info. Ready to hear what I found? Sure.
All right.
After dinner, I want to revoke your site access. No, the actor suggested that your next target apparently is marrying the idol from those rumors. Probably just couldn't live with himself after what he did to her. Reputation did a total 180 after he announced the marriage, though. People used to hate him, but now as everyone wants to talk about how sweet and manly he is. Can impose their will of the public. Good thing we decided not to change his heart. According to the effective fees, wouldn't have really dropped it if we had. We need to make sure our next target is the one we can win against. Chill out, dude. What do you mean I'm totally calm? Oh, by the way, I came up with a new plan of attack. If we want to make you guys famous, we need to do more than just answer promising requests. A ton of idiots out there doubting you and trying to influence others to do the same. I'm gonna purge them. You really need to chill.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Purge is a pretty disturbing word, huh? Not really any better way to phrase it, though. Truth is, I looked up some of those idiots who were criticizing you and sent them warning messages. Only if you don't change your wicked ways, you'll be our next target. I'll have you know it's been working wonders. Totally stop dishing the VIP thieves. Some people who say they don't believe, but deep down they're just afraid of you guys. Plus, now that all those haters are gone and people are putting a bunch of more info on the forum, Let's all please and help me. This is so much fun. You're worrying me. All I do is find my own way to change people's hearts. But the simplest stuff like producing and advertising now can change the world. I'm trying to do that now. Oh. Okay. Akiyama. Yo, Mishima, I haven't seen you since graduation. We actually saw each other here not that long ago. Guess you're right.
Hmm?
Akiyama? What? Are you okay? What do you mean, does it look like I ain't okay? I don't know, you just seem quiet. Shut your mouth, Zero. I didn't get time to be listening to you.
Damn it.
Zero. I was like, total nothing. So it takes time to try and mess with me. Changed though, I'm way better than a loser like him. Even heard he's been hanging out with some shady people. They're all scum and wish he could change their hearts for the good of our society.
Oh.
Wait, that's it, we can change his heart instead of the actors. Decided your next target was gonna be Akiyama. Where's his info? Speaking of targets, it's gonna come up to me someday too. You very well might.
Huh?
You considering it? Good joke,
See you
Donkless.
around.
Anyway, I'm heading home. I'll send you Akiyama's info later. So wants to get revenge on the guy who made fun of him. He didn't give us some other weird request too, something about that handsome actor. Trying to take advantage of us. Apparently he's also been threatened that anyone dare speak ill of the Phantom Thieves in this form. Perhaps we should enact a change of heart in Mishima.
Wait,
How's Akiyama
hold on.
fellow?
Yep.
He ain't that bad. Guess we could find out what's happening if we manage to find his shadow. He's already worried that we're gonna change his heart, right? Probably be able to track down his shadow and mementos. All things considered, I think our best course of action would be to defeat it and change his heart. I feel almost wrong to consider such an option. Can't have him causing problems for us, though. And decide whether or not we want to change his heart later. For now, we must follow Mita's shadow.
Now,
This is the only way.
let's carry out our plan.
But next time I go to Mementos... Oh, we're going right now, huh? Who are you? Would you be the Phantom Thieves? So you want to change my heart even after everything? Me? I didn't press a button. If you just shut up and listen to what I told you, the Phantom Thieves would get even more famous. And if you did that, I'd get some of that spotlight too. It wouldn't be just some stupid Zero anymore. I'll let them hope back in my life, so why are you being so insistent on me? Yo, losers, get out of here. I want to talk to your leader alone. Yeah, losers, get out of here. This is all your fault. Before you came along and knew my role in life, I was supposed to be with the guy everyone messed with. I accepted that I was a Zero, embraced it even. Once I figured out you were one of the Phantom Thieves, everything changed. You just had to get close to me. You got close to me. I want to change society too, when the world noticed me. Seeing a real life hero do all this amazing stuff made me wish I could be something more. I can't make fun of I can't make the Phantom Thieves famous, maybe Lena famous too. You're riding your coattails? Would that really satisfy you?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I don't know. I don't have any other choice. I don't have any special power like you guys. Heck, nobody even pays attention to me. In the end, that's why I need you guys. You're the only way I'll be able to make a name for myself. I know it's wrong, but I can't push my way into the spotlight now. When will I? Anyway, just bring it on already. You're here to fight, aren't you? Why, you aren't going to change my heart? Do it yourself.
Hey.
Come on, let's go. Sure, we learned something if he's been spending all this time with us amazing heroes, yeah?
No.
Don't go that dang. I need the Phantom Thieves. I need to be famous. I need to.
Hey!
Are we able to grab a seat? Why don't you read something until we get there? Or read the ABCs of crafting? No. Yo, aquariums? Oh, about Shingawa, right? Whoops. I can't read the other one. Alright, we'll do Chinese sweets.
Oh!
I think from my class, traditional cuisine, the street food like Zhao Long Bao. Seems like a fun place to explore and try out different cuisine.
Wow!
I'm just reading Chinese sweets. So many shops in Chinatown, aren't there? 4,000 years of history. Thank you.
Hey there.
Good morning to you. There are a lot of students here at this hour. It's refreshing to make the work commute at a different time every now and then. Did you oversleep?
Well,
Of course, now I woke up in time, although I'm running late. On the way to work today, I ran into these old ladies carrying some heavy luggage. There was 3 of them, in fact. I was offering to help carry their things, but then my back made the sound like it shouldn't make. Anyway, have you heard the news from yesterday here at scene? So happy for her. It makes me feel like I'm doing my best too. As I say that, I'm running late. We all need to switch it up every now and then, so let's do our best today, shall we? It's at breakfast, now I'm hungry. Have you seen the totem pole of the diner in Shibuya yet? It really is a totem pole. So colorful. I just love watching people try to eat it. You know those people who can eat it without it falling over? Never be able to do that. View from the top. I wonder why they call it a totem pole. Maybe the smell.
What?
What does that even mean? Have you smelled a totem pole before? Maybe able to improve your proficiency there? Totem pole of the diner, huh? I could eat it. Easily.
Oh, have you heard?
Have you ever thought your phone went off but nothing actually happened? Seems that many of us have experiences that a term has been created for. English term for that particular phenomenon can be abbreviated to PVS. What does it stand for?
I need an answer.
Mr. Junkless, let's hear it. What's the phenomenon commonly called in English? PVS referring to when you mistakenly think your phone is going off. What's the P? Phantom. Right. Gotta start with phantom since you're only imagining it. The V part, that means it's phantom what? Vibration. That's it. When your phone buzzes, you say it's vibrating. S. So we have phantom vibration so far. Syndrome.
Good.
Good. Correct English term is phantom vibration syndrome. Actually waiting for someone to contact you, your brain will apparently trick you. Affliction that can only affect a modern society where being connected 24/7 is commonplace. Pretty smart, yeah. I know.
Nice going.
Can I save this now? Mr. Kenny wants to talk to me. We're saving it now. People complain if you don't reply to a text you just saw. Kind of obnoxious if you ask me. We're at the point where we'll be able to read each other's minds. I'll pass him that thanks. Cat. Nothing. Nothing from Queen. Talbot to Kemi. Okay, we gotta talk to Kemi again. We'll go talk to the Kemi. And then we'll save it.
Hey.
During the night. I want to show you some junk food.
Please head to the
Should give her a
exam room.
gift.
Bye.
She didn't want a gift. Here, we're gonna save it.
Ah, you're back.
P. It's getting really crazy online. Phantom Thieves have been trending all over the country. Day passes that I don't hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves in the city too. Means people are really starting to count on us, right? This fervor might be too extreme. It's a dangerous element. We could face the great danger if anyone managed to discover our true identities. Scares like that, in no way someone can figure that out. Either way, the excitement has definitely piqued the public's interest in the Phantom Thieves. Be even more careful from now on. Why do we gotta be one sneak around? Doesn't make sense.
I should write something.
Alright. I should write something. Get me out of here. Build it more tomorrow.